my bipinnatifidum needs a chop. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to give it a bit of a haircut. Looks good. So what kind of tools do we use to give this girl a haircut? One really sharp, large knife. All right. So, this should be fun without a wireless microphone. But essentially we're going to get rid of all of this dead stuff. All of the dead stuff. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way through. Maybe over here. I think this girl's probably about 15 years old by now. She was here when I moved here. I mean, this is a tropical plant. I'm in temperate Melbourne. This should not be surviving this well here. But she is. As long as I do this twice a year. She loves it. Old seed pods. Basically, dead seed pods. Wait till I show you these aerial roots that I'm seeing under here. I'll bring the camera in so you can see what I'm seeing. Have a look at all of that. There's new growth in here. So she does actually grow. But you can see this is a bit of a mess. Hey. Now I haven't put that rubbish there. I think that rubbish is blown in. But the aerial roots, you see the aerial roots have actually stuck to the wall. Philodendrons, they grow really, really big and really beautiful. I love them so much. I mean, who doesn't want a specimen plant like this as you come up the driveway? When you look at all this beautiful, beautiful foliage, and you think, wow, nature created this. Nature created it. Oh, I'll bring you in to see this. This is pretty cool. And have a look at all of that. Aerial roots. I kid you not, in the spring, this girl is just going to burst really hard. And I'll be doing this probably towards the end of spring, coming into summer. Maybe I might need to invest in a wireless microphone. Nah. That's why you wear a hat, because there might be spiders all through, well, there will be spiders all through this. Might be. You're in Australia, Nunda. Of course there are spiders all through this. So now I'm going to definitely know I'm going to take this leaf here. And I'm going to take this leaf here, because it's starting to yellow anyway. So we want the tree, well, we want the philodendron to concern its energy with this beautiful new growth and this new growth, of which there are 4. So it's the end of May right now. I meant to do this earlier in autumn. I unfortunately didn't get round to it. So we want to do it before winter. Right now it's the second last day before winter. So in the backyard, I've actually got some parsley. And The parsley's made it all the way over here, over my brick wall, over my garage and over my roof. I don't need it here. I've got plenty of it back there. Grows like a weed, which is great. I love parsley. So occasionally I do bring my car around here, and you can see you can chop that, it will branch. And I'll tuck it back there. This is what we've done so far. We don't have an awful lot left to do. And gee, she's looking nice. You can use any knife for this, really. I don't have a pair of secateurs that probably would have been thick enough, because this is a thin one, and you can see that's pretty big, you know. I probably would have secateurs that would deal with that, but not the bigger ones, and some of them are quite thick and chunky. Just as long as the knife is sharp, that's all you need to worry about. Okay, so if we come in here, you can see all these cuts that I made here. I want to make sure that they're tidy and as close to the stem, main stem, as I actually can make it. And then eventually they're going to look like these other ones that I did last year and the year before down here. And look at all those beautiful aerial roots. So what we want to do is we leave the aerial roots there. We just want to clear all of this, because all of this is just not required. New growth. More new growth. Lovely. More new growth here. And now we've got a big pile of stuff. Okay. Now it's time to get the trusty gardening gloves on, deal with a little bit of weeding, and then deal with a great big pile of rubbish that will go into here. Alright, I might need to invest in one of those wireless microphones. Time to get the broom. So as we go, I want to make sure that I pick up all of this actual rubbish which does not belong in this bin. It belongs in one of those bins. This gets taken off to my local council site where it's actually mulched, or mulch is created from it. Either that or I'm being lied to. Kids, do not play with these knives at home. Make sure that there is a responsible adult. Probably around here there's more irresponsible adults. Make sure there's a responsible adult with handling the knives. Now, if this was an indoor plant, I'd put cinnamon on all of those wounds, but it's not an indoor plant. And yes, I probably should put cinnamon on all of those wounds, but I'm not. In this case, they callus over. If I show you here, they actually callus over really, really quickly. Really quickly. That hasn't been too long. It's been within, less than a half an hour. So I'm not going to. This plant is a very, very mature, healthy plant. I'm willing to take the risk that he pulls through. So in terms of fertilising, I generally don't fertilise this plant at all. During the summer, this is definitely the hottest part. It does hit the wall, and that wall gets very, very hot. It does get burning on the leaves. This is burning here. That's burning from our really last hot days of summer. That's how some of this stuff actually got burnt in the first place. So you can see on this leaf here especially, that happened during January and February when temperatures here got up to 35 to 40 degrees. So you're going to get that, but largely speaking, this plant copes very, very well given that it's not in its optimal environment. I mean, look at it. Oh, yeah, it's starting to get to the top of the bin now. I wonder where my neighbour's bin is. So I just spoke to my neighbour, Rose, and Rose has kindly offered to allow me to put some of this in here so we keep going. And that is why one should always be on the good side of the neighbours, because when you need a favour, they're usually very accommodating. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.